Dragon Age Inquisition was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't remember what we did last time. Whoops. Get out of there, you. I believe we got something.
Andraste guide you.
Yeah. Damn it. There was a conversation happening and then we missed it. That's fine. I don't remember what we did last time. I apologize. My memory is not great at the best of times. So let's go talk to that spirit lady. Oh, come on. Game. Don't lag. Hang on. One moment. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to double check and turn off some things that had turned themselves on. So on and so forth. So it's been actually a little bit since between last time and now. Even though I absolutely do these and record in batches and sit for long periods of time, I get up and I take breaks and stuff. And sometimes those breaks involve me going to bed. Because I get very tired. I'm an old biddy. And I need my breaks. And I need sleep. Also, yesterday when I was recording, my back was pretty much molten fire. Because it was storming, and when it rains or the weather pressure changes or anything, my joints are like, hey, remember how we hurt all the time? And I'm like, I have not forgotten. And yeah. So I killed that rage demon for you.
The rage demon in the caves is dead, as you commanded.
I had no doubts. Now that my sovereignty has been respected, I can depart this unchanging nightmare. Your reward. Use it well.
Inquisitor. If only all the spirits were this easy to get rid of.
What did you give me? Amulet of Power for Cole. Hey! Cole. You know what? I'm so glad y'all approve. Now that that's done with. What next? We need to get to here. Oh, relax, Revis. We're not fighting anything. So... Actually, I'm going to pop back to Skyhold. Okay. So, sorry, I what? There you are.
Inquisitor?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
So, I've been cutting out the loading screens, and
Look out there, boss.
so I've
Those blighted nugs won't infect anything now. Shay, thanks for joining in on that escort for Lady Montilier.
Whatever.
She's great, right? Training hard, Inquisitor. You have the best people, and we're gonna help.
Let me know if you find them.
I hear Vachelle was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
who's paying us?
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
Not yet.
I'm not ready to go just yet.
Your choice, yeah? Only so long it'll stay hidden.
Don't worry about it. Whoop. Right. I've been cutting out the loading screens because they take for fucking ever. And so I've been crocheting while things load.
He spent his life in the circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valroyo? He can't wear armor all the time. He will appreciate the gesture, Lady Ambassador. That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is
Oh.
it?
I must explain something first about the Montilier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montiliers have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
You don't seem poverty-stricken.
Debt or no, you appear to be surviving.
That isn't enough. A disaster could wipe us out completely. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... it is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute. That cannot be my legacy to them.
But you're not actually poor.
Most people worry about their next meal, never mind an estate.
I'm not blind, but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Can I help?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montiliers as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Who would go to that trouble?
Who hates the Montiliers enough to do that?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will that get him?
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If it helps you, I'll go.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Goodness. Okay. I can get that later. Reports of darkspawn activity. Sister Leliana. After a few close calls, we managed to find where the darkspawn are emerging on the Storm Coast. If you seal their access to the surface for Eldon's coast, we'll see fewer of them. Thornton. Escape routes for Agent and Crestwood. Fine. The big one? Inquisitor? Inquisitor, our people have fleshed out something big and stubborn. You were seeking a mount that spoke to the tenacity of the Inquisition, and this... Frankly, I'm not sure what this says, but it definitely is a mount, and it is definitely tenacious. I'm not sure what to say, except that the stables now have a new resident, and to echo the report from our people, that is one big nug. Smash? I'll check that in a minute. Hang on. There's the Hunter Shade Dracolisk. Oh dear. It's another thing. Gosh dang it. A friend in Canaris. Sorry, Carinus. God, I can never say it right. My Lord Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I am saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor, although I am hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, and your support allowed me to make it far louder and clearer than I ever would have on my own. So, I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from venatory cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I am sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid, and he must be wilting in the cold. Magister Maveris Tilani. Oh gosh, there's so much. Well, firstly, let's... My dearest Josephine, the hills of the Emprise du Lion are in peril. A maidservant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Sarina. No. Sarnia? I got it. Spoke of gruff helmeted men about the village's quarry, and the appearance of strange red crystals in the fields close by. I suspected Red Lyrium and sent men to investigate, but the bridges leading to the area have all been destroyed. The Red Templar's handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all of the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fairer tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in springtime. Your truest friend and allied, Edouard Desjardins. We broke through to Sarina, and lead scout Harding is with the vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Her early reports indicate that Red Lyrium is spreading. Cullen. Not now. Okay. One moment. No. Well, let's just get this happening. A hastily scribbled letter from the quartermaster. While I would never question the wisdom of the Inquisitor in such a contentious time, if we are to insist on relying on mercenaries acting in our names, I would ask that they represent us properly. We can't be seen to employ the poorly equipped in the Inquisition. More exactly, I cannot. I humbly request permission to outfit the crew Sutherland leads. It would take little to have them look like the hidden arm they could be.
Let's see what we have.
Basically, with Josephine, they all have light armor. With Liliana, they have medium armor. With Cullen, they would have heavy armor. Smash. Provisioner Alinka, who supplied the Inquisition with our glass and solutions, has disintegrated. So far as we can tell, it was an unfortunate mishap involving a barrel of powdered sulfur and 2 overeager raccoons. The raccoons didn't survive either. Prayers for Alinka and her furry friends will be said tomorrow at midnight. I hope you realize that this is a problem. Our supplies are finite and we're going to run out. We'll need another provisioner. Problem is, no one wants to handle the stuff we ask for. If we use Josephine, everyone has a price. Throw enough gold around and someone will risk disintegration. And Cullen, nothing works as quickly as good old-fashioned intimidation. We have swords at the ready. And then Alinka worked with those materials for decades. She didn't disintegrate by accident. Perhaps figuring out what happened will calm fears. But wait until we get Liliana back. In the meantime... Goodness. I hate that everything is like, bah! Oh. Actually... Stop war between Navarra and Tevinter. Inquisitor, both Tevinter and Navarra were fighting against Venatori entrenched along their border. The battle showed no signs of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevents them from beginning a war. We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favors to do this. Ambassador Montilier. And we can only use Josephine, who says, I fear the situation between Navarra and Tevinter will deteriorate. We must be persuasive, decisive, and swift.
Inquisitor.
And... okay. Quell unrest in Seralt. The one responsible for Justinia's death has been identified, and Corypheus has nothing to do with Seralt. However, agents placed in the town have learned that while Justinia was in Seralt, there were whispers of a revolt. Now, on Justinia's death, the dissolution of the Chantry and the breach have stirred up fear and discontent again. The Marquis takes steps to quell the chaos, but it might not be enough. We cannot use Josephine, who says perhaps a representative from the Inquisition who can spread the word of our efforts around Thetis could allay the people's fears. And then Cullen, there's chaos everywhere. Dealing with it is treating the symptom, not the cause. However, we can spare soldiers to control the situation before it gets worse. So, let's send Cullen there. Goodness me. Stop Venatori activity in the west. Leliana spies have discovered orders from the Venatori's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are traveling westward to excavate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Leliana is ready to put her network to use in tracking down Corypheus's minions. The Venatori are sending some of their best scholars into the wilderness. Let us discover precisely where they are heading. The Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death, digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's heads in, and you'll need a new scout. Lead Scout Harding. No, we're not going there now. But now we've got Hissing Waste resources. Oh, so on and so on and so on and so forth. Okay. Okay. Goodness me. Okay, sorry about that. It's just fussing about. I needed to talk to someone.
Your worship gathered quite a collection.
Was it you?
How can I help?
No. Goodbye.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
Actually, you know what? Hey,
Good afternoon.
tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade. I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about old ruins.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven tide no longer shrouded by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses laying. The victims of a dark-spawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Tell me about spirits.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit, but they fled. She walks the fade along the southern tundra, weeping, lonely, and forgotten. Great Ferelden formed, because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Tell me about old memories.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. First time he had seen it, tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
Bye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay. Not... Hey.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you.
Why do I even... Inquisitor.
Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Having fun?
Are you two playing nice?
I'm always nice. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
Really? Because I just won. And I feel fine.
Don't get smug. There will be no living with you.
I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
You're on.
Prepare the board, Commander.
As a child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. And the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
Tell me about your family.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South Reach after the Blight. I do not write to them as often as I should. Oh, it's my turn.
Revis is too much of a goody-goody to cheat at a game with his commanding general. Like,
All right, let's see what you've got.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
me too.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
I believe this one is yours. Well played.
Oh, Revis. This scene is really cute if you romance Cullen. Because then you're flirting and, like, it's just very sweet and very silly. A letter. Dear Mia, I'm still alive, your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again! If the Inquisition was not on everyone's lips, we would never have heard that their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I'm not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It is a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister, see how easy this is? Mia. I like Mia. She's very funny.
Yes.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are progressing. Our scouts report no immediate threats in the surrounding area. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
That's all.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
Actually, Not. We need more quarries. Ooh. And all that stuff. Right. We're not going there. We can't do this until we're like at the end of the game. So, what we need to do is sorry. Right. I was going back. Fuck it. Woo! But you're invincible in Skyhold. Can you imagine if you could die in Skyhold? That would be horrifying.
Inquisitor. It's just what I heard.
And the Inquisitor fell to his death. Hi.
How can I help?
Let's talk about us.
I'd like to talk about you and me. Sure, boss. What's up?
It horrifies me that you could just end the relationship. I want kisses.
Do you have some free time? You? Always.
They're so cute. Pardon me.
There is a rumor being circulated. It claims that you and Iron Bull, that you are
Are what?
romantically involved.
It's true.
Yes, I suppose it's true.
Ah, I must admit I am a little surprised.
Why?
I don't see
No, no,
why.
no, no, no.
True enough. It is your business, and I will leave it at that.
Oh, oh, that was with her. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't mind. Though I feel like I need to like reload the save and start the whole episode over again. So you're a romantic.
So, that book you were reading.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Nothing at all.
Oh, I quite agree with you.
Then why are you laughing at me?
I wasn't.
I will never hear the end of this, will I? Is there anything you need?
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I know it's very unprofessional, but I just ate one of those oatmeal cookie things from like Little Debbie or whatever.
Worship?
The oatmeal cream pie things. Because, you know, honestly, when I'm recording this, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. Ish.
From Haven's fire come we, the able troop, to Skyhold now, of hope. Wrong, free. We rally with our hero born in
Oop.
Inquisition will stand as brave as
Onward.
it writes itself. At least it seems it should.
Still waiting to go get that reward for marching through Vishel. Got something against free money?
Let's go now.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, Liz. Let's go see what friends can get us.
So we get Sarah, Bull, and Dorian.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins. What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
What the hell? Calm down. I can help.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Not enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vishel. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
Well, hang on. Oh, okay. It's just that pale. Okay.
Hold on. I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheathe our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this pissbag. He started it.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond. I do hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But we both need people.
That's my ally you attacked.
You want to talk now, but Sarah is my ally. You attacked her friends.
Come now. You know how much her meddling cost me? Because apparently you were complicit. Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these red jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor, you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Quiet. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
Just kill him, Sarah.
Now what was the point of that?
Mother puss bucket friggin' bastard shitebag piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal rotten
Sarah!
piece of
Sarah!
What?
It's over. Calm down.
He's done. You're done. Relax. It's over.
He said. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
You could have gone through and listened to him talk, but really he was just talking to hear himself talk, and
Hey you. Know what? Thanks. Felt good to stop the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
hang on. Yeah. Unpredictable, but worth it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
I want us to be friends.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But alright, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Red Jenny attends a party.
From far from we the able true.
Do 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 do. They're not here. I guess they're on a mission. Ooh.
Your worship?
No.
We'll talk later.
And it's about that time, so let's go out with a smooch.
I'd like to talk about you and me. Sure, boss. What's up?
Smooch.
Do you have some free time?
Shit.
Always.
And on that note, we're going to end it here. Next time, we'll keep going along with missions in Crestwood. Get that sorted. And, oh.
Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
And...
Let me know if you find one.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yep, 3 minutes.
Something on?
Is your group still active?
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole and Fischel? Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. It's crap that he killed people, though. They were just trying to stand up a little.
Do your pranks achieve much?
We annoyed some nobles. Does that really help all that much?
It helped make a dead idiot. That's good return for time. I don't get what's so hard to understand. Your stuff works the same. Your Inquisition, I mean. Punch a bully, people like you. Do it because they asked, or let them think they asked. They like it even more. It's inspiring, even if it sometimes goes tits up and they take a hit back. You know, like Haven.
How are you still alive?
Must have gone wrong before. How many times have you almost died?
What fight were you in? We didn't almost die. Besides, I only have to start these punch-ups.
What do you mean? You killed Harmon.
Sure, sometimes I plonk one. But you know what it takes to be a noble? Everyone says, he's a noble. That's all the title is. So I slap someone, make them look stupid for just a second. All of a sudden, he doesn't look so nobly or scary. Maybe the servants rebel, whatever. But know what really gets them? Other nobles. They blame the slappee for being slapped. Their shit's like that. So it's backwards inspiration, sort of. Still works like yours does.
You think you inspire like me?
So, you think that what you do is just as inspiring as what I do?
I said it works the same. Because if you're boot on your neck poor, nobles and courtiers don't look much different. They sure as piss look closer to each other than they do to real people. So yes, I inspire. Little pockets of inspiration.
Actually, that's a fair point.
I get it, kind of. We just don't think of what you do as that kind of inspiration.
Well, we should take a good hard look at where our people come from. All the same people. At least my baddies are understandable. No kicking in the sky there.
That's all.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it?
But no, I wanted
Ready
to
for waiting.
talk to our opinions about our allies.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
Yeah, I got thoughts. How can you still walk?
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Okay, now we're done. We're done. Next time we finish around what we have to do in Crestwood. But that's next time. Until then, take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.